Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. I'm back once again in Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and it is time now to talk about, well, this totally awesome Magic the Gathering and all the other dice and card games display. But, you know, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. All right, so let's talk about the comic books. We got American Carnage. This is number 3. Yes, issue number 3. In love with this comic book. Controversial and everything. Snowflakes beware. Great comic book to start off with, right? Let's talk about Aquaman, issue number 44. Boom! And if this comic couldn't get any better, this is the second issue of Kelly Sue DeConnick's new take on Arthur. A very good way of doing memory loss, as opposed to the Rick Grayson thing going on. And here's the alternate cover, variant cover. God, it is gorgeous. All right, let's get talking about Avengers, issue number 13. This is going to be a bit of a sidelong story because we're talking about the very first Iron Fist, the woman who dared to punch a dragon. I just love the title, the ideology of it. Issue number 63 of Batman. If you don't like Tom King's Batman, move on. But if you want to see a broken down version of Batman who's just going through the motions because he's got to do what he's got to do and putting aside all of his emotions and all that good stuff to just try and move on and commit to what he's got to commit to, that's the one for you. Now here's something for you. Okay, I can't do them both at the same time, so let's do Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Variant cover. This is in issue number 1. I really like this. I genuinely like this. Like, this is awesome. And there's other covers too, but I saw these two next to each other and I just had to show them. No, I will not be reviewing them, likely. Maybe I might. I don't know. Maybe I might. There we go. There's a alliteration for you. So issue number 5 of 5, I believe, of cover, right? It doesn't say, but I do believe it's 5 of 5. Anyway, so a lot of people talking about I should read this. I will probably consider reading this in the form of a spotlight on story. All right, Crypt of Shadows, issue number 1. I think this is a one-shot, but what the hell do I know? But this is a 80-year anniversary of some totally awesome good stuff. We got another one of those coming up a little bit later, actually towards the end of this comic book review thing. Damage, issue number 13. This is coming to an end. I'm following along just so I can get the whole story because whatever, and I got, you know, I love Venditti. I love Venditti. Even the stuff that he does that I don't like particularly, I can still find some things in there that I really enjoy. So speaking of Robert Venditti, issue number 2 of a 12-issue miniseries. I'm probably not going to continue reading this. I know, really weird after what I just said over there, right? I'm not a huge fan of the 12 out of 12 stuff because I don't think that everybody's got 12 issues of a particular story to tell. So I think that that's going to be the case over here also, where they're just trying to make room. So Thomas Scioli on GoBots, issue number 3. Huge fan of what he's doing with this. You could see the shift and the changes that he's doing with the original stories. Whole lot to work with, but I love it. Okay, boom, here we go. We got Guardians of the Galaxy by Donny Cates, issue number 1 of Please Don't Let It End. Even though I haven't read anything of this yet, you and I both, I think that we're all in agreement. This is going to be freaking slamming. All right, Hardcore, issue number 2. Go and check out my review for issue number 1. I loved this. Andy Diggle, right? Yep, Andy Diggle on this. Just really excellent super spy kind of story situation with an interesting twist to how they actually infiltrate and go undercover. Issue number 12 of Forever of the Immortal Hulk. I could not imagine this story. Like the story went from Hulk being so incognito to all of a sudden, now I'm going to take on hell itself. Oh yeah, and it still feels like the same story from issue 1-ish. Issue number 16 of Justice League. Bang, this is slamming. Hey, could this get any better? Could I get more happier when this comes out? I don't know, check out the variant cover. While the characters in general may be kind of cool-ish, just look at Superman on there. My God, man, that is a gorgeous, that's one of the best Superman pictures ever. Okay, I believe this is the variant cover, but yeah, this is cover C of Kiss, Blood and Stardust by Brian Edward Hill. The primary cover has Ace Frehley on the front, and awesome. But yeah, so we're gonna be checking out that comic book also. Livewire issue number 2 from Valiant. I will probably not be reading this because the first one was interesting, but the first issue was interesting, but you can go and check out the review for that. But I'm looking at this and I just don't feel the interest in it. But if enough people say, hey, Professor, the second issue is slamming, I usually do my non-Marvel, non-DC cover books on Monday. So plenty of time. Man Without Fear, issue number 4. Hey, Red Black Cane 2099, right back at you. I did I did choose to not read the previous issue, nor will I be reading this issue, just letting you know this is coming out, and next week I believe should be issue 5 of 5. And I'm just waiting on Mr. Zardosky to put out his new Daredevil, because bang. Alright, here's one you guys got me reading. Issue number 39 of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I don't know how he became a Pegasus unicorn dinosaur in the red color, but you know, it's looking good. And you know, Doctor Strange is there. That might explain everything. Maybe that's his astral form. Maybe that's his astral form. This is something I'm excited to read. Naomi, issue number 1. So this is going to be the girl who is not a superhero, who's trying to investigate when the first time superheroes came to her town. And hopefully this is going to be a really awesome display about the DC universe and the backstory. Maybe explain some things in there that we didn't know were going to be explained. Here's Silver Surfer fighting Spider-Man. This is just one of those back issues. They're being brought in all new, super spectacular, to take your breath away, whatever. This is just, it's an old issue that they're bringing back for this one shot because it's a cool story. And feel free to grab it. Bang, that's it. I don't know why it's not being put in a True Believers book, but whatever, man. So Shuri, issue number 4. I've got my loves and I've got my non-loves for Shuri. Nothing to hate though, which is why I keep on reading it. Alright, Shazam! Issue number 2. I feel like Gomer Pyle when I say it that way. But bang, this is awesome, awesome. Looking forward to issue number 2. I'm hoping this blows my socks off. The first issue did not blow my socks off. I know that you gotta watch out for super fans, you know what I'm saying? Because the super fans, they'll sit there and say that a book that is mediocre is the greatest thing that ever happened because it's their cover and their color and their comic book and their author, their writer, their, you know, artist, whatever. Me, I take everything case by case. Like case in point, this should have been an awesome cover. It looks like it from a distance, but when you look up close, I'm not a huge fan of the artwork. I'm not a huge fan of the artwork. It's one of those just missed me kind of things, which is important if lightning's about to strike you in the heart. Okay, issue number 60 of Star Wars. I don't know where we're going with this, if we're going to keep going, if it's going to be canceled, because I keep on hearing conflicting stories, but I did want to bring this out to remind me to tell you guys that there's going to be a Shadow Squadron, I believe it's called, which is the TIE Fighters series coming out. I think it's only going to be 6 issues, and Jodie Hauser is going to be doing it, which absolutely brings warmth and joy to my heart. Crap, I don't know if there's a new Star Wars book out this week. One of the one-shots that Jodie Hauser is writing. If there is, I'll just be reviewing it, and I'll probably put it in the description down here. Sideways, issue number 12. No, I'm not going back to it, just letting you know that it exists, and yeah. Here we go. Here's something I'm going to be reading the hell out of. Superior Spider-Man, issue number 2. Yes, that's Terrex, the freaking Destroyer, and he's had a lot of names afterwards, but it's Terrex, going after Superior Spider-Man, Doc Ock. Holy crap, I'm all down. I'm down for that. StarCraft Soldiers, issue number 104. I might give this a shot. I'm thinking we're going to be giving it a shot. We'll see. I don't think that's going anywhere, so I'll probably be doing that Comixology, just saying. Alright, issue number 6 of, I believe 6, for Star Trek Terra Incognita, Star Trek Next Generation Terra Incognita, which is the further adventures of the Dark Mirror, the Mirror stories, into the Mirrorverse, all that good stuff. Yeah, this is awesome. This is supposed to conclude a story, which I was hoping this was going to go on for, I don't know, ever, but for at least another year or 2, because I'm loving these stories. I really don't want it to end. Issue number 26 of Teen Titans. Boom. So after we just got the backstory for Lobo's daughter, Crush, we're going to get a little more. And I'm looking forward to that. And if you needed another reason to buy it, how about this incredible, inspiring, beautiful cover of Flash? What's up with that? What's up with that? All right, let's look over here at... What? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? An Uncanny X-Men annual number 1? Who are these people? Who? I want to do the New Day thing. It looks like this, you know, I looked at the description for this comic book. You know what the solicit says? Cyclops, with a big capital, or with a big exclamation point afterwards. What? So it looks like this is the issue where he's finally going to come back, so to speak. We're actually going to show how he came back, because they already showed that he is back. We're going to see how he came back, and here's an alternate cover, which I think I like this one more. All right, guys, I was talking about there's going to be another of those 80th anniversary. Oh, and this is the variant edition, but whatever. War is hell. I think that they're going to actually have some of the Invaders in this. I'm kind of hoping they will, but either way, this was a book that was a long time ago in a comic book store far, far away. And finally, we got the True Believers, the $1 True Believers, Conan the Barbarian, and King Conan, The Secret of Skull River, and fantasy-filled first issue. Oh, so this is the first issue of King Conan, the face-to-face with Thoth Amon. Okay, so I don't think this is going to be the first appearance of Thoth Amon. But anyway, so you got all that, and you know what? You guys just want to see what other kind of comics they got on the shelves, right? Let's go and check that out. Alright, here's a couple new things that came in this week. Here's one of those. It's actually got a little bit of weight to it, not a whole lot, so good prices, all that good stuff. The gallery edition of the Incredible Hulk. We've got a whole bunch of trading cards coming in. We've got the X-23 as Wolverine. We've got Ron Weasley, and I'm sure there's probably a bunch of others down here too, but then again, probably not. Looks like it's all just Ron Weasley. Alright, so Rupert Grimm, we good. More Star Wars Zuckus from the Kobukiya. I don't know what this Monkey D. Lufton is. Is this like one of those? Yes, it's One Piece. Ha, I figured, just by the looks of it. We got Pan's Labyrinth over here. What is this Pan's Labyrinth stuff? Is this like a card game or what is this? No, it's a statue. Insanity, man. This is that thing with the eyes in its hands. Love it. Love it. What is this? A pop? Well, it's pop Doctor Who. Oh, it's a TARDIS with lots of hippie love flowers and things like that on it. All right, cool. Cool. Gremlins. We got the Ultimate Gremlin in here. Gremlin in a box. We got oh, is this that girl? The girl one? Popcorn. The 3D one. Okay, I have no idea what this is. A gadget salesman is looking for. What is this? Can the front open? Because that would be really helpful. Ah, there we go. Okay, the professor one. The one that talked. I remember. All right, cool. Cool. The fake candy bars, Three Musketeers, and Skittles. Oh, look, he's Bullseye. He's got the card. Okay, let's close that puppy up. We got Bride of Chucky. This thing opens up, and we've got what's inside. Is it indeed the Bride of Chucky? It's both. Ooh, it's Chucky and his so-called bride. Sweet. Comes with a bunch of different things. I like that. A bunch of heads. Excellent. Excellent. Got some Mega Man love down here. We got some miniature. These guys, I've seen them before though. My Hero Academia. A bunch of the little, we don't know what's inside boxes. We got the Deadpool heads up in here. A bunch of the Black Series. And this guy over here. Here's the Infinity War version of the Hulk. Not too shabby at all, my friends. Not too shabby at all. And we've got Pops galore. Actually, half the Pops are gone. You can blame this guy right here. But, yeah, dude, we're constantly getting in Pops. In fact, you know what? I don't think you guys have ever seen... You know that Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles right here in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada is supposed to be your one-stop shop for Pops? And that rhymes for a very good reason. Like, there are more Pops here than you could shake a damn stick at. So if you guys are coming to Canada, you have to make your pilgrimage here, especially if you're a Pops fan, because I don't think you're going to get much more on this, and this is not the only Pops that we have, just let you know. Alright guys, and for the most part, that's going to be it for Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles right here in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, except for this one thing right behind me. Do you guys see that? Anybody else see that? Is that a Bob Kane original artwork up there? I'm just saying, not just your one-stop shop for comics and collectibles, but more than that, this is your pilgrimage destination if you're coming to Canada. Just saying, you don't stop by and say hi, I might take offense to that. Alright guys, that is going to be this week. Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles right here in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.